Let us access that frequency. Let us sense that place of feeling and being at the right place at the right time. Hey guys, it's Terry. So wonderful to see you. I'm so happy to see you. How's your heart today, huh? How's your heart doing? I hope it's well. Well, today we have a healing vibe mantra on deck. Yes. So we're going to tap into various frequencies today, and I'll guide you into it so you don't have to worry about working on it on your own. I promise to guide you and take really good care of you as we do this. And the healing vibe mantra for today is, I'm always at the right place at the right time. I'm always at the right place at the right time, right? So often we will go through life kind of being in this place of uncertainty, especially if you are prone to anxiety, mama pajama, and you're always marinating and ruminating and obsessing over, did I do this right? Is this gonna happen? I had this interview, or I had this date, or I did this project, and you know, the monkey mind will just go and go and go, right? And so it's hard for us to trust that where we are and what we've just done is just perfect and enough. And it's really based on what went on in our childhood. How were we raised? How do we attach to people, places, and things? I mean, there's a whole storyline that goes on here. Yes. And then, did you experience trauma? And here's a little fun fact. Every human being has experienced trauma. There might be different interpretations of a traumatic experience, but every single human has experienced trauma. So, you know, that's good news, bad news, right? It's like, how are we responding and how are we holding that after an actual event, right? So the thing is that events in our life, our childhood, our past experiences color how we move through life, right? How we go through life. And it is oftentimes difficult as fuck as a human being to just trust that where we are right now, we're in the right place, we're on the right path, right? There is such a thing as divine guidance. There is such a thing as divine timing. But it's harder to tap into that when we're disconnected from ourselves, right? So let's tap into this frequency of the healing vibe mantra for today, which is, I'm always at the right place at the right time. Let's see if we can't develop and build some trust in that, okay? So please don't do this while operating heavy machinery or driving. This will not take you into a very deep state of meditation like some of my other videos. But it can, you might go into an alpha brain state, which is a very light state of meditation, but probably not. But just to be safe, you know, just to be like good, safe. I keep saying safe, like, let's make sure we don't put our bodies in any kind of harm. In harm's way. How about that? Does that sound good? Can we make that deal? So please feel free to either sit or lie down with this. Just know if you lie down, there is a chance you might fall asleep. So if you're gonna lie down, maybe set an alarm. I remember when I was practicing hypnosis for my hypnosis certification. I'm a certified hypnotist as well. And so I was working with somebody and he went into such a deep state of theta that he actually exited the hypnotic state and fell asleep and didn't show up for work because he literally slept through his whole work period. Granted, his body needed rest, but my point is that he missed out on something that he was probably supposed to do. I don't know, show up for work. So if you are gonna lay down, please do me a favor and set an alarm. Do that with my meditation videos as well. But this shouldn't take you into a real deep trance state, so you should be fine, okay? But let us access that frequency. Let us sense that place of feeling and being at the right place at the right time. So I'm just gonna have you tap on your heart, center here, right? If you've been watching various of my videos or you know how I operate here, what I like to do is I like to activate that heart center chakra because it is the largest electromagnetic field of your body. It is bigger and stronger than your brain. That's what they're starting to understand from an energetic perspective, and that there are actually neurons in your heart. What? So that means your heart is also your brain. So you kind of have two brains. How freaking cool is that? A human with two brains? Woo! Yes. So what we're doing is we are doing two things. We are activating the heart center, and where we place our awareness and where we place our focus is where energy goes. So right now we are physically touching, I don't know if you guys can see, physically touching the heart area, bringing energy to the heart area. And the other thing that we are doing is we are activating our parasympathetic nervous system. It's the part of the nervous system that allows us to feel safe and calm instead of nervous and anxious and threatened. Yes. So take a deep breath for me, please. And then go ahead and exit. Exhale. Exit the air. That's what exhale is. All right, let's do it again, shall we? Inhale, and then exhale. So as you're sitting there, you can just go ahead and close your eyes and just feel in your physical body how it feels to be tapping in this area of your body. You don't have to tap hard, okay? So don't hurt yourself. Yes? Can we agree to that? No physical pain. Remember, we're not putting ourselves in any physical danger. The other thing I'd like for you to remember throughout any of my meditations, or if we're working on frequency building here, we are following what makes us feel good. Yes? So if I say something or suggest something that does not feel right to you, do not take it, because it is not in alignment with you. That's for everything. If you're getting a reading from me, if we're working together in coaching, whatever it is, if I say something that doesn't feel right to you, do not take that information, okay? It's super important that you understand and you realize and you know that you are in complete control, okay? So nothing I say or do is the final word or is necessarily always right. I can be wrong. Yes? Can we agree to that? You know what's best for you. You know what's right for you. So go ahead, just keep tapping, taking a deep breath, and then exhale. And just repeat after me. You can repeat either silently in your mind or out loud, or you can merely just feel into the words. I'm always at the right place at the right time. I'm always at the right place at the right time. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Now just sort of sit there and just feel what your body is feeling like right now as you continue tapping on your heart. Notice the thoughts that might be going on in your mind. Maybe you're saying, Terry, this is all bullshit. I don't believe it. You know, that's a possibility, right? Well, hopefully you keep doing this long enough, or you practice, that you start to believe it, because the subconscious mind needs to start believing something as it interprets something in order to create new realities in your life, right? Which is why we're activating the heart, the largest electromagnetic field in your body. It is the part of you that is about truth. It is your soul. It is not the part of you that lies to you. It is not your ego that tries to protect you. Your heart is what wants to come out, wants to speak its truth, and wants to be heard and seen and acknowledged. So just sit there for just a moment. As you feel into these words again, or out loud say them, or say them silently to yourself, I am always at the right place at the right time. I am always at the right place at the right time. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Now, I know that that may not be your truth just yet, right? And that's very well, because in your past, it might not have been true, right? But just consider, in your past, you were different than you are in this very moment. And in this very moment, your heart is activated. Your parasympathetic nervous system is activated. And therefore, you are different in this very moment. So just consider, try this on like a coat. You don't like it, take it off. Just consider that at this very moment, you are not the person you used to be. And breathe into that. And that might sound scary to you, and that's okay. It's just because it's unfamiliar when I say that. It's not something you're used to. It's something you have to learn, right? And it's something through practice, as you do it more and more, as you say this mantra, as you feel into this mantra, I'm always at the right place at the right time. As you practice it and as you feel into it, you are teaching yourself that you literally are always at the right place at the right time, and that you can trust your path, and that you can trust your journey, because it's different in this very moment, and you're not the same person you were in the past, which gives you the opportunity to choose a new reality for yourself, to choose a new direction for yourself, to choose to be more in control of your life and less at the chaos and the whim of crazy shit that is going on around you, right? Because that crazy shit is always going to go on around you, whether you like it or not, right? So just knowing that you can use exactly where you are at this very moment over and over and over again, because in that moment, over and over and over again, you are different in that moment over and over and over again. Which means you are always at the right place at the right time. And you know what that means? Keep tapping. That means in every given moment, at any given moment, you are always in the right place at the right time. Put both of your hands over your heart. Take a deep breath. And exhale. And just feel into that. Feel into the truth of knowing that at every different moment, you are a different person. Feel into the truth that just a moment ago and a moment before that, you are not the same person you are at this very moment. Feel that truth. Sense the truth in that. Feel that frequency. Go ahead and tap on your heart again. Now here's the cool thing. If at any given moment, which is every given moment, you have an opportunity to make a choice because you're not the same person you were a moment before that or a moment before that, do you know what that means? That means whatever is yours will not pass you up. That's what that means. That means that in that moment you can trust that whatever is going on is perfect for you in that moment. So on your path, you are at the right place at the right time. What you're supposed to experience to take you to your next step in your journey is being experienced at the right place at the right time. So nothing passes you up. You're not missing out on anything. That means anything that is not true for you will not show up for you. So you can sit and trust that in that very moment, you're at the right place at the right time to create your new reality. And that is the truth. Feel the safety in that. Feel the truth in that. Sense it. And be aware of that frequency all around your physical body. Go ahead, put both of your hands on your heart and just feel this. Just sit with this for just a moment. Nothing's going to pass you up that isn't meant for you. And everything and anything you're experiencing in any given moment is for your highest good to take you to your next step. And things are not happening to you, you're choosing them. Because in any given moment, you're not the same person you used to be. You are constantly creating a new you. Constantly creating a new identity. Constantly making choices, whether you're choosing to stay where you are or you're choosing to take a different option, you're always at the right place at the right time. The thing is that you're smarter now than you were before. And you understand that everything you do in your life is a choice. Life is a choose your adventure story. That means you don't have to be influenced by anybody else. That means you can trust the truth that resides in you. And that truth is not going anywhere as long as you are residing in your earth suit, as long as you are alive. You can always access your truth. You can always trust your truth. Your truth will never veer you or steer you in the wrong direction. No. And that's because you are always at the right place at the right time. Always at the right place at the right time. The count of 3, just go ahead and flutter your eyes open and come back to me. 1, 2, and 3. How did that feel? What was that experience like for you? Again, this was not meant to take you into a deep dive into meditation or a deep energy shifting session. When you work with me one-on-one, we'll do that, right? But here on YouTube, here on social media, you're just watching. You're just experimenting, you're just playing, you're practicing. What would it be like to get into the frequency of I'm always at the right place at the right time, right? So thank you. I appreciate you so much for allowing me to share that with you. Most of the time I channel this shit, like I have no idea. The only thing I know about when I come in to work with you about the healing vibe mantra is I know what frequency I want to take you into, which is I'm always at the right place at the right time for this one, right? But when it comes to what I'm going to say, where I'm going to have you place your hands on your body, where I'm going to have you tap, where I'm going to have you place and focus your awareness, and whether I do my meditations, it just all gets channeled for the best and the highest good of the collective. So if you like what you're experiencing here on a micro level and you want to work with me one-on-one and you really want to change your life and create a new reality, I'm happy to help you. You can work with me one-on-one. You have a good taste of who I am and how I work, you know. Even if you just want a quick one-off reading, you get a good idea about the connection, right? And I'm not bullshitting you when I say connecting with other humans is so important, right? Well, this is a way for you to connect to yourself. And as you connect to yourself, you connect to the divine. And as you're connecting to the divine and yourself, you're in the process of trusting and knowing that you're always at the right place at the right time. So you're always in creation mode. Always, like a film strip, right? Having opportunities to choose differently. Doesn't that feel good? And it's all about connection, connecting to yourself, connecting to the divine, right? Knowing your truth, what is good for you, filtering out all the bullshit that's going on around out there. Yeah, yes. So I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me do this too. I just got an opportunity to do that as well, just by working with you. So thank you. I'd love to hear about your experiences, so comment below. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. And if you want to stay connected to yourself, I highly invite you to stay connected to yourself and stay connected to your friends and family. And of course, you can stay connected to me. Check me out at terryhuberman.com. I've got Patreon for you. I've got a podcast for you, of course, here on YouTube, and I've got Instagram. So I'm doing my best because my biggest value is connection, and I want to connect with you. So the question is do you want to connect to create a new reality for yourself, right? When you connect to yourself, you get into your intuition and out of indecision, and you can lead a super powerful life. But it's all up to you, right? It's all up to you. You choose your own reality. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see ya on the flip side.